Hey Jojo, I got a question for you. Good afternoon. I'm just kind of doing a test here. I'm wondering, is this coming in crisp and clear? The video? Because I think, I want to know if I know the sound is probably good, but is the video like 4K? And I think if it is, it's because I'm not going fast. I'm going super slow along the Hudson River here. Yeah, the picture, I'm wondering if it's 4K because I'm going so slow. And if that has something to do with it, I'm just testing these things out. Just a little afternoon. I would say no 4K. No 4K. Oh, what if I stop? What about when I stop? Is there any difference now when I'm stopped? Well, I can't do any better. I just figured I'd take a little drive along the river and invite people if they wanted to come. Sorry, it's not a great quality picture. Okay. Okay is just okay. But I can't do better, yeah. It's not like a news feed. But we'll go with okay. I don't know how this works. Alright. Alright. I'm wondering if that recorded my conversation. I just got a phone call. Okay? Did that come through on the phone call? I'm wondering. Got myself off the phone real quick, though. Alright. Yeah, I'm not really expecting anybody to be watching this because it's primarily just being done for experiment. All right, now I'm back in my car. I had to use the bathroom. Thanks, Jojo. I appreciate you just letting me know how the picture is. Could be that I'm out of Wi-Fi range. Doesn't seem... It always works here, though. I don't know. Hey, Rocket. How are you? Missed you last night. Uh, I'm just trying out a live stream. JoJo was on, and I was checking with him, and we if I was going nice and slow, if my if the picture was any better, but JoJo told me that it wasn't. It doesn't really matter. I was hoping that maybe if I was going slowly that maybe I'd get a 4K picture, but I guess that's not the case. Guys, I'm out along the Hudson River right now. This is where I take a walk often. You guys will see me shoot a lot of footage from here. Yeah, I'm just going out of Wi-Fi range every now. How's the audio now? Probably better. A little bit better. Yeah. Thanks, guys. I'm still going to stick with it for a minute, though. Just see what happens along this. Maybe I'll pull over up here when I get to a decent spot. This is what I do anyway. I go along this road if I'm in my car. Yeah. Could be all the trees, maybe. I don't know. This is the road, though, that I travel on or take my walks on. And I also like to take a drive down it. And I literally don't have my foot on the gas right now. I'm just kind of puttering down the road. And it's a fun road because nobody comes on it. I don't have any mountains right by me right now. I mean, the mountains are a ways off, but I do have these little hills around. I don't know. Who knows what it is? I think maybe the trees. Yeah, I'm coasting. And this is a safer road to be on. Literally, I could walk on this road for an hour and a half or more and never pass a car. Never have a car pass me. Never see a person. There are a few homes when we get down here away, but this whole stretch, this is the stretch of the river that I live on. And there's nobody else that lives here. This is all protected here, all this land around here. But I get down here a little bit farther and we'll run into a few homes. It is beautiful, and I'm super blessed to live along this river. I mean, I live on the other side of this river. Look at that. There's no houses anywhere. And nobody... Yeah. We spend a lot of time on this road. I love to walk it. There's a lot of people there's only a few people that go on this road. And I will see the same people on it, and it'll be like older folks, and they'll come out here for a drive with maybe their dog, or, as a couple. I feel like I see single older people with their dog, and I'm thinking that, maybe they've lost their spouse. I don't know if we're getting snow. I think we're getting the snow right now. Rocket, I did get your second email. Thank you. I don't even remember now what it said. Forgive me. I read it quickly. I've just been busy. I'm taking a little break right now just to get out. I'm going to go to dinner with my wife this afternoon. But I do plan on getting back to you. And, what I need to do is sit down with the email and look at it and look over everything that you've talked about in that. I get caught up with my other business, which is, playing music and staying on top of that. There's a lot of emails to answer with that. And believe it or not, this YouTube channel I dedicate a lot of time to. Probably more time than I even put into the music, because the music I've been doing for over 30 years, and I kind of got that down, so I don't have to spend as much time with that. Although you never know it by listening to my live streams. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get myself a little bit more together on that end. I feel like when I present the guitar to you guys, I don't really have anything that in my mind to do. And anything that I could do is copyrighted. So I have to be careful. You write novels? What kind of books do you write? I'll tell you what, if you're still on, I'm starting to make some good friends here. I feel like there's a few of you guys that keep coming back, and I feel like I have this little group of people that I know now. Oh, you write a novel with your emails. That's all right. That's good. They're enjoyable, and you take the time to write them, and that's nice. You know what? One thing I don't do anymore is write by hand, with a pen or paper. I don't even think my hand works anymore hardly for that. I've lost that muscle coordination. Seriously. I mean, it works, but just nothing like it used to. All right, we're coming across our first house right there. And, oh, cool. What was that bird? Oh, big old woodpecker. That was one of those big ones with the redheaded woodpecker. Although I don't know if it's redheaded. So the first house you see is the owners, and then the second house is their Airbnb. So you could rent that out and spend as much time as you want there. And you got access to the river. No, I don't think they do, and they only write in short sentences. They don't even write in sentences. They just write in... I don't even know, because they don't use words. They use those acronyms for words, or whatever you call it, They just... Everything is like three letters, 3 different words represented by 3 letters. That's all right, I guess. It isn't all right. That's something would be sad to lose, and we are right now. I guess that's how things work. It's getting hot in here. I'm gonna put the window down. Yeah, so I can go out for an hour drive or whatever and only have traveled 4 or 5 miles. I think this little river road that I'm taking here is about I was just going to say, Jojo, this river road that I'm on right here is... Well, let me see. Every day I walk, it's a round trip what I do on it, but when I walk on this road, I walk to the 3 mile mark, so I would say that it's about a 5 mile one way. And there is one little section up here in a little bit where I have to go out into the main road for a second, only because we had a flood a couple years ago and they closed down a section of the road. Otherwise, you would have been able to go straight through the whole way. But you do have to go onto the main road for about 50 yards. It's very short. And I don't know why they did that, because They made it so that you can't get through that way anymore. You can get through by walking or riding your bike. This is part of the Champlain Trail, part of the Champlain River Trail, I think it's called, the Canal Trail. And it's for bikes, and it's for boats, and it's for cars, and big biking thing. And I mean, this thing goes for, now it doesn't just go for 5 miles, it goes for, I don't even know, the whole length of the canal system, which is big. Do I know what it is? No, I don't. But I'll see people out here either traveling, they're on like some long adventure where they're in a boat, or, well, of course you see the big yachts come through here, but you'll see people biking it too. I've seen a lot of people that bike this trail. So here's the other group of houses that are here, and there's like 4 or 5 of them here, right on the river. Not even 4. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4 houses. And I know all the people that live here too. Oh, wow. Wish I had gotten a picture of that. What the heck happened to their dock? Oh, they took it out. And some people had just removed their dock. Does that go down to Jersey? Does it go down to New Jersey? I'm not sure. I know it dumps into the, or it follows the Hudson River, which goes down to New York City. And I believe it goes right to the city. I should know these things, but I don't. And I think also you can pick up the Erie Canal off of this. Or maybe they're one and the same thing. The Erie Canal is the Mohawk River, which heads west. But I think it cuts off with this. Don't quote me on that. You could look it up. All right. It's probably because there's a lot of trees right here. I'm going to pick it up a little bit. We'll get down here a little farther and see what happens. I don't have my seatbelt on. I'll put my seatbelt on. See, when you're going that slow, you don't even need your seatbelt on. Yeah, I'm just riding along this river with my window down. Yeah, I did. And when I used to play in the group that I used to play in, the kids group, we went to quite a few of his festivals that were down in I call it lower New York, but it was upstate from the city. And we were a part of this big Hudson River festival that he was responsible for. I met Pete Seeger several times, played on the same stage as him, not right there with him, but followed him, or played before him actually. But we used to I've been at several gigs that he was at. Yeah, there's this big Hudson River festival in the spring or early summer, or what it is. And yeah, he was. I think one of the last times he played too. Like I said, I had access to where he was, got to meet him several times, because we were backstage for these things because we were playing in it, so we got to do them. We got to be with the stars. Oh yeah, Pete Seeger was big stuff. Still is big stuff. And I was going to say, no, I've met his family. Yeah, I met his family. I'm trying to think, does he have kids? If so, I've met them too. I don't remember. Pete Seeger, I'll tell you what. So I met him, at the end of life, and swarmed by people all the time, unless you got him backstage, And he always has his people. But he is accessible, especially if you have your backstage and you just have everything else that's going on. Look at this house. This is a nice house here. This is another on the left-hand side here, guys. That's a bed and breakfast or an Airbnb. It's an artist's retreat, and you can stay there and look. You're looking right out on the Hudson River. It's beautiful. I know the people that live here too. I know everybody along this road. It's funny. I know more people along this road than I knew as a kid or any other time in my life. I made good friends with all these river people. I know the quality is lame. I'm going to do this, show you guys Peter, Paul, and Mary. Are they? Probably are. All right. See, it says dead end. You used to be able to go. Now we're going to come into the area where there's more homes, but it's still nothing, and it's very quiet. So a few years back, we had major flooding along the river here. And all of this got super flooded right in here. And I guess so much so that they just decided that they're going to close it down. So they made a little walkway up here. And look at that. You literally got like 25 yards to the next part of the road, but now this is where I walk through right here. Taking a lot of video from here. But I have to go back around to the road, which is over that way, to get back over to here. And I think now I gotta back up. Let's see. What do I have to do? I suppose I could try to. Now, you know what? I'm just going to back up and get on this road. It's easier that way. No, it isn't. You know what? I can do this. I can go like this. And I can go like this. Turn around here. I'm just trying to get myself out of here. I want to take you guys on the rest of this road. We'll do that together. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks, Rocket. And thanks, Jim. Yeah, I like filming nature. Of course I do. That's what I love. Can't get enough of it. All right. Rocket, one more time, because I did pretty good with everybody else and knowing where they're from when I've asked them. But where again are you from? And then I'll remember. I mean, where do you live now? I know you've told me your story and where you grew up, I believe, and all that. But where are you now? Okay, so here's where we just jump on to the regular road for just a moment. We're still on the road that I was on before, but I got to get onto the main road here, which is Route 4, for just a moment here. It's a hop, skip, and a jump. I'm psyched. I'm going out to dinner tonight. I'm going out for Mexican food. I love Mexican food. And I'm getting their house special, which is... Look at that garbage all over the road. McDonald's, too. Figures. Sorry. Any McDonald's fans out there, but often you'll find McDonald's garbage in the road. Who would just do that? I don't understand it when people toss garbage. All right, here we go. We are back onto the river road. That was short, right? All right, I missed what you said, Rocket, because it doesn't stay on the screen. It will pop up again. I don't know when it does, but it does pop up. Look at this, is like a little horse area over here. Hicksville. Hicksville. You're in Oklahoma now? I live in Cleveland. It keeps fading out, so sorry. Some reason I thought you were down south, like South Carolina or something. Oh wait, I want to do something here. All right, nobody's behind me. I just want to show you guys where we just were. Right there, there's that. There's where we just came from. Remember I said I can't go across this way? And I need to get to the main road. Sorry about that. I know we got disconnected there. So you can see there's a few more houses along here. Live in Cleveland, Oklahoma. Okay. Oh yeah, New Jersey. There's parts of New Jersey that are nice though. We used to go. When I was a kid, we went to the Jersey Shore several times. Can't remember exactly where, but we did. All right, now we're still along the Hudson River here, but you guys cannot see it now. Xbox. That's crazy. There you go. So do you guys sit around and play Xbox together? I don't even know. See, I don't know anything about games. Or I was never a gamer. But I do believe Xbox is a game for gaming. Right? I don't know if it's old school or if that's... See, I'm back from the days when you had... God, what was it called? I gotta pull over here. There you go. First car going by right there. Look at this old abandoned house here. I can remember when this house was occupied, which was somewhere in the last 10 years. And now it's abandoned. I guess I've heard the story with that is it has a 100-year lease on it, and nobody could do anything with it during that period, you know? It's just going to sit there and stay there like that. Okay. Oh, you know what channel I like is Trent the Traveler. He does play games, but he doesn't really have it on his channel. But he's a big gamer. He's a young guy, too. He's only 30 years old. But I really enjoy his travel. Man, he's got a sweet van. Too old. You're never too old, Jim. You're never too old to rock and roll, brother. All right, so this is a lock up here. This is lock 6. This is also part of my walk. You're never too old, man. You're never too old to be old. You're never too old to be young. You just is what you is. It's all a state of mind, right? You could be old when you're freaking 20 years old. I met a bunch of old people in their 20s. Or maybe not 20s, but definitely 30s, you know. Then they start getting old. Way before the time. Now, we are on a little island right now of a sort. This is completely surrounded by water. Because on the right is the canal. And on the left is the Hudson River. So this whole area right here is... I wish, sorry. I didn't even catch what you just said. I saw the word wish. It'll come back up again in a minute. Well, this is all island here, or whatever you would call that. One side is natural, the other side's man-made, but either way, water on both sides. So I walk all this. Everything that I've walked today, everything that I've driven today is where I walk, which makes my 6-mile walk that I take. And we're coming up on, we got about another half mile before we reach the 3-mile mark. New York State has great parts in it. It also has parts that aren't so great. But I'll tell you what, it has a lot of great parts in it. I think it's an expensive state, though, or tax-wise. So we are still along the river here. I know you guys can't really see it. Have you ever been to Letchworth Park? Yes, I have. Is that... Now, my wife likes to do a lot of photography work. You know, she's a photographer. So I will tag along with her. Is that in Western New York? Is it? I think it's in New York, right? I mean, that sounds very familiar. Is that out towards the Ithaca way, maybe? I lose track. I could ask her. It has an old train track and bridge. I'll look that one up. I'll ask my wife when I get home if that's a place I've been with her. I haven't been there on my own. Yeah, then we probably... Oh, yeah, that's a huge park. Yeah, that's beautiful. There's a lot of waterfalls there, right? Because she's the big waterfall person, and we will chase waterfalls. So I am out doing my most favorite thing, and that is driving. I'm driving very slow, which is what I like to do. And I will sometimes go out for 3 or 4 hours and just drive like this. I get on country roads. Yes, then I've been there, yeah. It's beautiful, you're right. Rocket, check out my wife's her website. It's got a lot, it's loaded with pictures because that's what she does, amongst other things. But it's Susan Tara, Tara, Meyer, MEYER.com. She's got all kinds of photography on there, and a lot of, I'm sure, Letchworth Park and all the other state parks out that way, and just a lot of different stuff. Look at the land here, guys. This is all Revolutionary time stuff too. All right, we are veering. Well, the river's still to our left, but we can't see it. And this is all still part of my walk. So I walk right up to this house here. I walk a little bit past it, and yeah, right to their driveway right there, right here. Then I turn around and head back, and that makes 6 miles, but we're gonna keep going. And this is a trip, you guys. Check this out. I know you can't really see it. I'm gonna show you guys the Riverside Cemetery here, and this dates back pre-Revolutionary War. There are some old graves in here, and this is a very famous and familiar area for the Revolutionary War in that time period. But this particular graveyard has some old, I'm sorry, I'm going to keep saying it, as old as they can be and still standing. Yeah, look at this. You can't see anything, but if we were to go out there and walk around, you'd be like, oh my God, these are seriously old. And it's right along the river, and it's called the Riverside Graveyard. Our Riverside Cemetery. Now, see, this whole trip, guys, I've been on this road, and we had one truck pass us. Now, the house up in front of us here, I'm good friends with these guys too. And he has a yurt. He's got an Airbnb too, where you can go and stay at the yurt, and it's just amazing. I wish I could take you in there and show you that. I'm gonna have to do a video on that. He really built it up nice. And they own all the property along here. Once you get past this graveyard here, they own both sides of the road. And this guy, there's an island out there. Well, his dad owned that island. Oh, there's Jason right there. It's Jason. He's outside. I'm going to have to say hello to him. Watch this. You guys will get to see me say hello. Not that that matters. How you doing, brother? How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. What's new?
Awning off the back?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. How's life?
Pretty good.
Like it, winter's here, man.
Yeah.
It's your season.
Yeah.
Good.
How you doing? You hitting the gym? I see your car at the gym.
Yeah. When I can't walk, but I do walk. I walk right up to the right before the cemetery here.
Yeah.
It's like a 6 mile when I turn it around, you know?
Cool.
Yeah.
You walking across that bridge?
No. I park on the other side. Just because it's dangerous, you know?
Dude, it's bad, yeah.
I mean, it's bad enough just taking your car out of it, right?
I hear you. You know, when I was a kid, that was one at a time. People used to wait.
Yeah. They still do sometimes now.
Sometimes, yeah.
But people are braver now. Some people are. Some people really freak out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think some people just aren't good at staying over, you know?
Yeah. I don't blame them.
Holding up?
Great. You know, I mean, you got to put a little I bought it for $1,500.
I got 260 on that.
I'm just gonna put mine over here.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. I forget that people come on this road actually, you know?
Huh?
I say I forget that people actually come on this road.
Weekends for sure.
You probably get more here, don't you, with this paved?
Yeah. Weekends are nuts down here. Like during the week, it's dead.
How about before the road was paved?
Yeah, the weekends people always drove. They're just out for a drive.
I'll tell you what, it just, as soon as they pave it, they come,
Go fast,
you know?
too.
Yeah. Are you skiing?
Yeah, I've been skiing a lot.
Oh,
I
good.
skied Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I took the day off to hang out with my wife,
Good.
clean up some snow. I'll be back at it tomorrow. Yeah.
Good for you, brother. Yeah.
Yes, I try to ski every day if I can. I'm hoping to retire here soon.
I thought you were gonna go into the paint business or something.
Dude, I don't have any work.
Yeah.
I did. I went into paint, but the phone stopped ringing. I don't know what's going on. It's never happened to me in my life.
Could just be this. Who knows, man?
I mean, everyone's kind of nuts right now.
Yeah.
Government.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I'm not worried about it.
No, can't worry.
I'll go.
Things work out, you know?
Yeah, it'll come back.
Yeah.
You out for a drive?
I'm out for a drive. Then I'm gonna go out to dinner tonight.
Nice.
And yeah, doing my music, you know. This is my slow period right here because schools will cut down or shut down or whatever, you know, I lose it. And I don't, like you know, if I'm not working, I'm not getting paid.
Right.
But it's short, and then I get back to, I mean, I am working, but it'll be better here once the new year comes.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'll let you go.
Good seeing you, brother.
Good to see you, man.
All right. Cheers.
Say hello to your wife for me. Hey, happy holidays, man. All right, I'm back. Sorry. And that probably... Yeah, so this part right here is paved. But the other part that I was on is not paved. And I feel bad because Jason doesn't know that I was filming right then, you know, and it's like, I'm doing a live stream. That's all right. It's not like he's going to see it, but I do feel like I invaded his privacy in a way. Oh, well, it's all right, right? It's not like, I don't know, did he show up on film? He might have. It's all right. He wouldn't have minded being on, but he probably wouldn't have cursed. Or he would have just thought about, well, we weren't talking about anything that you guys couldn't hear about anyway. Jack, don't worry about it. It's all right. So see, I was saying, though, that guy that I was just talking to, my good friend Jason, you heard his story. This, you can kind of see it out there on the other side. That's an island, all right? He grew up, his dad owned that island. All right, big island, and it's got airplanes that land on it. You'll see them come up and down the river. And I believe this is all his land here too, up until these houses here on both sides. Hey Jim, how you doing, brother? We've been talking about you, man. Ha 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 ha. Hey Jim, you're never too old, all right? You're never too old to be young. And vice versa. And everything in between. There's the island. You can see it there, out there, right there. And that's where the airplanes land. It's a big island. It's cool. I was saying this guy, Jason, his dad owned it. And then Jason owned it. And then Jason sold it. And he bought all this property that we just went past. At least that's how I understand the story. Nice to meet you, Jim. I enjoy the conversations I have with your wife. All right, guys, so I could go down to the dead end down here, but I'm not going to. And now we are going to veer off of... Oh, I'm sure he probably does. Tell you what, there are a lot of ghosts around here if you believe in that kind of stuff. You know, I mean, this place is battles. So many battles fought in this area. And this is where the Mohicans, is it the Mohicans? Yeah, the Mohicans lived here. And then, of course, we had some of the Iroquois tribe here, too. And they lived right along the river back in the day. Back before this canal system was built. In fact, the canal system, the boats used to pull up right to the house that I live in. Or I don't live in it, my mother lives in it. Nice to meet you, Jim. We're going across the bridge here, and we're going to go back to Route 4. What does BRB mean? See, those the short term, what those things mean. I know LOL, and I think I probably got that wrong. Doesn't that mean laugh out loud? Right? That's what I always think it means. Probably not even right. I have no idea what I was saying. Saying something. I'm doing better today than I usually do. Whoa! Thank you! That was nice. Dawn! That was very nice of you. Thank you. Don't have to do that. But I don't mind. It all helps, right? Very sweet of you. You worked a graveyard shift after we had that live stream last night? Wow. Good for you. Dawn, have you met Rocket on here? Rocket, Dawn likes to write. She writes. She writes a novel, but she sends it in email form. But Dawn likes to. She likes to write too. And I was saying to Rocket how I enjoy her emails. And Dawn, I've always enjoyed yours too. That you guys take the time to, express yourself and really say something. It's enjoyable. I'm going down the road now, guys, obviously. And I'm paying attention to the road. Yeah, Dawn and I have been friends. I met her through my YouTube channel, and we have been friends for quite a few years now, haven't we, Dawn? I mean, you have been following this channel. I don't like saying you've been following this channel, but that's how I met you, and that's how we've communicated with each other. And we've been doing that for years. In fact, Dawn was probably one of the first people to start commenting on my channel. All right, we're gonna go back on the river road just to, yeah, and I certainly appreciate you. Yeah, we have been communicating back and forth for 3 years. Yeah, I feel like I totally know you. And then you hooked up with my wife, and you guys, and you know her a little bit now too. early today. I don't know if you were here, Don, when I was saying before, I'm going to go out for Mexican food tonight, my wife and I. It's our night out, and there's a great Mexican restaurant down in Clifton Park. I can't think of the name of it, but it's fairly inexpensive. And I'm going to go in there and pig out. I tend to do that when I go out to dinner. And I'm not having any dessert. I wish I knew what it was I have, but I know that it's what do you call it when you get the plate and it's hot? You know, I mean, it's like you can't even touch it. And and then you put it in these wraps. You make your own wrap or whatever, your own wrap out of it. Oh, that's cool. Thanks, Jim, for finding it. Connecting us all together. Fajitas, yes, fajitas. So I'm going out. I'm gonna have fajitas tonight, and I get that hot plate, and they only give you like 3 fajitas, the wraps. So I get like 6 more. I eat like 9 of them, but they were small, right? But I get the chicken and steak. I get their chicken, steak, and pork all mixed together, with the vegetables. And it's a huge plate of food. Plus all the side dishes that come with it, right? It's so good. I love it. Oh yeah, better than Taco Bell. Now, I typically make all my Mexican food at home. That's my favorite. I love making wraps. I'm always making wraps. With chicken. That's my go-to meat. But when I go out, I'll have the steak with it, and the pork. I just always eat chicken. And I'm constantly wrapping it up or putting it on my pizza. I eat like 2 things. Pizza, make my own pizza, and I make my own wraps. And there's various variations. Is that the right way of saying it? Well, it sounds good to me. Various variations on how I do it. Depends on whatever I got to throw in there. That's what we're having. Rocket, I'm becoming addicted to live streams. I remember you saying that's going to happen. It's happening. I can't believe that I think I've had my channel for 5 years now, and I didn't start doing this until now. I can remember though, Dawn, if you're still on, when I did a live stream a couple summers back, and you and Tim were on it. In fact, I think that's when I met Tim, or you introduced me to him, and I was out in my kayak, and I floated with you guys up and down the river. Chicken wings. Oh man, I love chicken wings. Spanish rice. There you go. That sounds good. But Dawn, yeah, remember? Oh, Tim is working. Tell him I said hello. Remember though, Dawn, when you went on the river, you took well, you weren't here to do it, but I floated with you guys up and down the river, and I did a live stream. And it was actually fun. I think it was just you and me and Tim. But anyway, now I like doing these live streams. I look forward to it. We did a 2-hour one last night. That was crazy. Well, this one's probably over an hour now. Oh yeah, it's a good addiction too, right? This is a good addiction. Yeah, it's fun. You know why it's fun? Because I'm meeting people. I feel like I have some friends, I don't want to call it the real world, but where there's people, I don't have any friends that I hang out with. I am very much an introvert. So doing this is a blast because I like communicating like this. This is fun. Yeah, we missed you last night. That's all right. I do another one next Friday. If you're available. And I do these pop-up ones. And I lately been doing my Monday one when I go to work. See, the thing is, if I hadn't done this live stream today, I would have been filming, though. I was going to go out for a drive and do some filming. So, I didn't get to do any filming today. That's all right. Here's the bridge that I was talking about with Jason before, where he was like, this bridge is really narrow and lots of people chicken out on it. And I don't like to walk across this bridge, obviously, because look, there's no room. Alright, I can't see anything. I'm gonna have to wait here. Alright, guys. That was fun. I enjoyed this drive with you guys. Little river drive. Well, likewise, I have a good time too. Hello, Harvey. And hello, Ben. got Ben. I stretched his legs, though, today, just in the driveway. Didn't I, Ben? I had to just make sure that, the brakes aren't freezing up on it and keep that engine. I keep it plugged in, so that's no problem. But there's Harvey the RV, just waiting for Jack. Harvey, say hello to everybody. Everybody say hello to Harvey and Ben. Yeah. Cha-Cha, how are you? I bet you, am I coming in better now, you guys? I bet you I am, right? Because we're back at we're back home. We're at the homestead. Me too. I'm a loner too. And I like it like that. Yeah. Yeah, Cha-Cha's part of the regular group here too. Good to see you, Cha-Cha. Hear you. Cha-Cha, you met Rocket probably the last time we were on, right? When you were on at some point. Rocket and Tim. I'm sorry, Rocket and Jim. Rocket and Jim and Don and Tim. There you go. Yeah. Pull this thing in here. Harvey the RV. And I also know that, Don, you've been around when I used to go up into that woods a lot. Hope you get back up there this year, which is right in front of you guys. And you can see the trail, kind of, if you... It's, well, I can't really point to it. But it's right there. I'm going to use it. Park. It's right there. That's the trail right there. Thanks, Jojo, for sticking around. Oh, we got Jojo and Cha-Cha. Ha ha! Love it. Love it. Yeah, the woods is fun, and I made all the trails up there. They're animal trails, and I made a bunch of trails over the years. Because I've lived right here for, how many years have I been here now? This is 17, so it'll be 18 this summer. I can't believe it. 18 years that I've lived here. That doesn't seem possible. But it is. Let's do something here. Excuse me for a minute. There we go. All right. Car's off. Yeah, it does go way too fast. Where are my keys? There they are. And get these keys. Here's another thing that reminds me of Dawn. Sorry, Dawn, I'm picking on you, talking about you, but remember these, Dawn? And she always said how you liked the my chimes. Oh, look at the chickadee right in there. Isn't this tree cool how I wrapped it around the, or I made the branches go like that? I should have done that with these up here too. But stopped this tree from growing one year because I wrapped all the branches. Yeah, I love my birds. I don't even think I'm going to need to today because I'm going to go out to eat dinner here pretty soon. A whirlwind tree. Yeah, maybe that's what I should call this, the whirlwind tree. All right. Are you guys getting 4K now? I would think that you probably are, almost. See how I've got this blanket over the door? Totally keeps it warm. Almost tripped up there. All right. Hello, Harvey. It's nice and warm in here, though. Anyway. Or it's not bad. Put it like that. All right, guys. I don't know. You know what? Check this out. Right after I ended my live stream last night, and actually the second I ended my live stream, I'm not making this up. Let me get my lights on here. The second I ended my live stream, water started dripping down right here. Boing. I was like, are you kidding me? So I've got a leak, not a leak, I don't know exactly what it is, but this is getting water in it from the roof. My roof is not leaking, but my air conditioner is. So I don't know what's going on with that. But I do know this. Yeah, I know, right? Every year I have something happen. I'll be right back. Excuse me. I forgot something out here. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Welcome back, Jack. Yeah, guess what? I didn't want to take you guys along with me. I had to use the bathroom. And I wasn't going to go to the bathroom in here. So I had to step out the door like guys do and go to one of my spots. That's more information than you need. But you know what? That's how it goes. Let's grade the refrigerator by Jack's outside. Where's my coffee? Oh, I do have to step out again. I forgot my coffee. Sorry. Be right back. This time, I'm going to take my mic with me, though. See? I was smart enough to take this mic off when I walked out the door because then everybody would have been hearing me. And I would have been like, oh, nobody knows I went out to go to the bathroom. But if I had taken my mic with me, well, you would have known, wouldn't you? Once again, Jack, you don't need to share all that information. No, there's no yellow snow. I got a spot where there's no yellow snow. All right, let's get what we need here. I know you guys can hear me now. You just can't see me because I'm outside the door. All right. Let me get my coffee and whatever else I need out of here. I need my jug of water because we went down and got ice at Stewart's. By the way, Jojo, thank you for the coffee. Got myself a coffee on you today. I'm one of you guys. Appreciate that. And I'm not telling you the story now, but it was a good story that coming up on a video of my experience at Stewart's today. All right. All right, I'm still on here right now, but I'm not going to last much longer because my wife's she's going to be like, what's going on with you, Jack? You're spending a little bit too much time with your friends out there. She's always giving me a hard time. She thinks it's funny. She's like, you out there talking to your friends? Oh, there you go. You got to do it again tonight. Well, this was a spontaneous live stream, but it was fun. Totally not planned. Sometimes those are the best ones. What are you... Oh, she would not want to be on here. She does... You know how some people just don't like to be on camera? My wife is beautiful, too. And everybody's beautiful, by the way, in my mind. But she's very self-conscious about being on camera. And she does do... The funny thing is... All right, Cha-Cha, good to see you. Thanks for coming. Oh, happy birthday to your friend. And have a great day. I'm going to get going here, too, in a minute, but I just wanted to finish what I was saying about that, and that is, yeah, she doesn't like to be on camera. But she'll do it, you know, she does it for her meditation stuff, but she's not really, I don't know. It's not her thing. All right, you guys. I think I got to go, too. I think I got to go. Yeah, I am going to have a great night with my wife, JoJo. Oh, I know, guys. JoJo, I think you were talking about it. You said New Year's, what's going on for New Year's? You want to get together then? I might be able to still do it, but I do know that my wife just said today, she was talking about, she's like, let's definitely spend New Year's together. We don't stay up late, though. And she wanted to do something on New Year's. She's like, let's have a special thing. She wanted to get together with me for New Year's. So I do have to do that. And I don't know what that means. It probably means that maybe I'm going to spontaneously pop on at sometime on New Year's, but I'm not going to know when. That's what I'm thinking, because I would like to do that on New Year's Eve. And anyway, you guys have a great afternoon. I don't know what time zone you're in, but yeah, I'm just going to play it by ear. And I'm going to enjoy my dinner date with my wife. You bet. Thanks, Rocket, and everybody else. And it was good to hang out with you guys this afternoon. It's always fun. And these things are fun to do. And I will see you all soon. So enjoy yourselves. Be well. Be safe. And thanks, friends. I enjoy you guys so much. All right, everybody. Peace and love. I'll see you soon. Woo!